G'day folks, we're back again. I just picked up this early 60s General Electric low thin line. Got this out of State College, Pennsylvania. Paid $50 for it. Got this off of Facebook Marketplace. There's the specs on it for you. It's 8,500 BTUs per hour, 1620 watts, which gives us an ER of 5.2. Well, and that is way out of focus. Alright, there we go. That's better. So, yeah. Not the best, but I mean, yeah. Come on, it's a low thin line. When's the last time you've seen one of these? I'm sure a few of you have. Unfortunately, she's got the speed holes in her, but only one corner. Of course, the compressor spring is rotted away, but in classic GE, these first came out, and with the rest of your rotaries, it's not bolted down at all on any of the legs. Which you can even, I don't know if you can see back there, down here maybe. That'd be, where's the, possibly. Yeah, you can't really. You understand? You can see the leather foot down there. Yeah, but that's fine. As long as you don't tip these upside down, they're all right. One weird design choice they did on these was this. It has a regular style fan for the evaporator, which is fine and normal because small Emerson quiet pools and a few other brands and small whirlpools and stuff like that did that as well. Westinghouse. But this, like that, okay, normal, and then what? What is this? So I don't know what they were thinking back then. As Russ would say, these were designed by a mad scientist, and he's definitely not wrong there. GE definitely did have some strange designs coming out of the 50s and going through the 60s and the 70s. Some of their stuff was normal to a certain extent. So yeah, controls on this are pretty basic. On the air conditioner man's Tumblr page on the 1963, or his post for 1963 for General Electric, there is an almost exact one of this with the exact same grill. Only this is, I believe, solid white throughout instead of darkened like that for the General Electric. So yeah, these came out in '58, but the design they had was pretty similar to a high thin line, to where it had a grill here, of course, a control panel and door like a high thin line. I believe they had buttons. I think. Well, I know a few of them also had buttons and dial for your thermostat and vent and stuff like that, and then multiple, like 7 or 8 round vents along the top. This, of course, is a base model to where it's, it's just this and back and forth, which when the unit is inside its case, you have to pop the grill off to get to that. But so yeah, this is the base model. Would love to find the fancier one, as those are pretty neat. And let's pop the grill off. Carefully, because the other one is broken, unfortunately. I don't want to break this one, so you can look at plastic. There we go. Nice and easy with it. Put that there. And the earlier ones had a how do I put this? It kind of looked like it was spiral, or not really spiral, but a wound design. It was in a circle, kind of, for the evaporator. But this one has a more standard where it goes directly straight across. So yeah, of course it sucks in through here, gets blown, sucked back through here, hits the back wall, then hits this and has to come around this and do weird stuff. So yeah, in the back here, of course what's neat about these early low thin lines, so you can see the fan sucks in through here and then blows it out kind of through the top with the roof of the cases right here, so mostly through the side here and around the compressor. And later on, these evolved into, I get sometime between 63, when I still had this design, and 67, I want to say. Somewhere in there, they went to that. This right here is an 80, I forget, 80 something. I call these apartment thin lines, or apartment style GEs, but they're pretty much the same thing. As the case I believe is the same as that, but they went to this design that even sells the badge in the back. Thank you to Ken, or KB, for this little score of units I got from him. So yeah. But yeah, that's sometime in the mid-60s I switched from this design for the condenser and evaporator, and switched up to that style for the evaporator. And then the condenser is just, well, you can see it kind of where it starts, and it sucks in through this little gap right here, and then there's a fan here and it blows it out like a normal unit. Actually, just like this Emerson here, where it sucks and blows it out, but only through that little vent, and no sided top vents or anything. So yeah, onto the case and grill. Unfortunately, when it was uninstalled, it was beat, but nothing me in a half hour ball of twisted tea and a hammer can't fix. So make for a fun, loud project one of these days, or maybe today, we'll see. On the back grill on it. And at first, I thought the back grill went on like this because of how it, it has a nicer edge on it and everything. But it doesn't make sense the way these fins are pointed, because it sucks in through the center, so it'd just be blowing a hot air back in, which doesn't make sense. So this should be the correct way, I think. Where it sucks in, of course, and it's angled away. So pretty sure that's how it goes. But yeah, let's pop the grill back on it and fire it up. That's a handy spot to put the phone though. You guys don't slide down, no one falls off. I can leave it unattended. Handy spot. Putting the grill on is kind of, okay, there we go. Kind of a pain, but pretty easy. Take even better look at. I know I showed you this already, but it doesn't hurt to look again. All right. Yeah, it is 15 amp 220, as you can see. So had to move the cord again. It's always fun, and I gotta find. Okay, same spot. All right then. Mixture off. Smoke test. The best. So turn our thermostat all the way down, which it does click. Make sure we're in focus. Classic 1 to 10 for the GE. Low fan. It's not too bad. And you can run it like this without the case on. It's not going to hurt the condenser. Alright, airflow for the evaporator. Of course, don't want to stick your fingers down there. You expect air to come out around here like a normal unit would, but it's only this thin little slit that comes out of. Back fan makes a bit of noise. As you see, you definitely don't want to get your fingers caught in that. But yeah, down here it's got a little gap, so a lot of air is leaking out, but it's got a decent amount around the coil. And around the compressor. Yeah, it's got some airflow. It's not the quietest thing on low, but you know, we'll take it. Let's go up to high. It's not too bad either. Alright, to that rotary fire up. Classic GE, whisper quiet. Just like the rotary in my little casement there. Can't even hear it when it's running, even on low. Kind of feel like we're getting something. That's right, the grill's on. Not really getting any heat out of it. Alright. It's got a little bit of something. Alright, frosted up there. Our capillary goes into our evaporator. I return. It's not that cold. A little bit of heat coming out of that. Discharge. It's getting something in it. Definitely vibrating like rotary. And again, who knows? All right, getting some heat out of it. Again, who knows how long it's been since it's last ran? So probably been quite a few years. Okay, getting some cold out of it. Let's pop the grill off again. Definitely vibrates, but it's not that bad. She might be a tad low, I don't know. Gotta give her a good bit to work first. Alright, bottom rungs or rows are getting cold. Let's see if I can put something on the top there. Figure something out quick. So, oh, hold on. So, yeah. Just want to see how the airflow is. Pretty decent. Alright. Well, we'll come back when it's working better. Thanks for watching.